Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. In this lecture, we're going to learn how to draw root 5, root 10, root 17 because all of them have works on a very simple idea. So let's begin. So we'll start with the same thing. We'll draw the number line first of all. So let's draw the number line. Let's mark our number line with 1, 2, 3, 4. So for that, I'm going to take a unit of 3 centimeter as 1 unit. So every time I'm saying now mark 1, mark 2, that means we are talking about 3 centimeter. Okay. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. So let's mark them. 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now, in order to generate root 5, first of all, create a 90 degree on this 2 point. So I'm doing this directly. You do it with your compass by creating arcs and everything. I hope you can recall that from root 2 and root 3. And now what you need is again your compass. Let's measure it so that there is no change. Measure 1 unit. That's already on 1 unit. Okay, so scale work there. And mark a cut of 1 unit on this perpendicular that we have drawn. Okay, so I'm marking 1 unit cut. Okay. All right. Let's join the 0 with this point. Okay. Now it creates a right angle triangle, and if you apply the Pythagoras in this, what happens is in this scenario, if you apply Pythagoras, you'll get take base as 2, height as 1. So hypotenuse, this will be 2 square. Writing this is very typical. 2 square. Okay, bear with the writing on this because this is not really optimized for drawing. For writing, I mean. Okay, 1 square. If you apply this on the Pythagoras, you'll get root 5, and this is your justification also if you want to give this in the paper. That how is this root 5? By applying your Pythagoras on this. Okay. So this measurement is root 2. Root 2. Okay. If you want to take this down, what you need to do is place your compass on that 0. You need to measure this. So I'm going to measure this. Okay, it's measure and trace it down. Okay, so wherever it cuts on the number line, that point is your root 2. Okay, so this point is your root 2. Okay, this is how you get. My bad, I'm saying root 2. It's actually root 5. Okay, I think the erasing option will not work. I will cut it down. Root 5. Okay, all right. With the apply of Pythagoras, we got root 5. Now the same thing we are going to do on the 3 unit point. Okay, we are going to create a 90 degree on it. Okay, let's create a 90 degree again on it. Okay, and we need going to need the scale, the compass. Let's measure back again 1 unit. Let's lock this. Again, if I draw a 1 unit cut on this, okay, and I join this with the 0, and now if you apply Pythagoras, you'll know what value you are going to get. Okay, so let's see. If you apply Pythagoras on this new right angle triangle that we have created, your base is 3. So 3 square. Come on, square. Yes, plus 1 square. So that will give you root So this time this is root 10. Okay, if you measure your compass, let's see, open it. Oh, just fell short. Anyway, there is a limitation with the software. So point is, if you measure it down, it will go like this somewhere here. Okay, and that will give you root 10 roughly. I'm showing you this. Okay, there's a limitation with the software, so let it be. Now let's extend this idea again for the this 4 unit point. If we draw 90 degree on this 4 unit point, we have the scale, compass. Let's measure it back again to 1 unit. Okay, this is 1 unit. So on this 4, if we mark 1 unit now, oh my bad. Measurement is this. Let's lock it down. Okay, let's cut it down. Okay, fine. The work is done. And now you join this with 0. Okay. And now if you apply the Pythagoras theorem, so this time Pythagoras, let's see what it'll give. So on the now this time the right angle triangle, that last triangle that we have created, the biggest one, your base is 4. So 4 square plus 1 square. Okay, so that will give you root 16 plus 1, 17. So that is root 17. This one is root 17. Again, if you measure your compass till here and trace it down, okay, let's say it will trace it down like this, and that will give you root 17. Okay, root 5, root 10, root 17, and all of them are working on a very simple idea. The numbers root 10, root 17, root 5, they were very close to a perfect square with a gap of 1 unit. So you break down basically your root 5 as 2 square plus 1 square, root 10 as 3 square plus 1 square, root 17 as 4 square plus 1 square. So that will give you the idea on which point you have to create 90 degree. For root 5, make a 90 degree on 2. For root 10, make a 90 degree on 3. For root 17, make a 90 degree on 4. And then measure 1 unit, mark the point, join with 0, trace it down. Okay, it's as simple as that. I've tried to explain this in a very simple manner as far as possible. So I want you to practice this. So do practice on your own, have fun. See you in the next class then.